my channel. I am so excited to be doing this video with you guys today. It seems like it has been a long time since I've been able to upload a video with just moi. But anyway, I told you guys that I'm going to be doing some vegan recipes because my husband is on this vegan journey. Hint, my husband, not me. But I love to cook for my husband and make sure he's satisfied, and I want him to be able to do this with zeal, so I try to make him some healthy meals that are delicious. So today we're going to be doing vegan curry, okay? Very simple. You know this channel is all about busy moms that don't have time to do everything exactly homemade, and easy recipes even if it is homemade. So all you need for this vegan recipe, you can add whatever vegetables, but today we're going to be using potatoes and carrots. I'm going to wash my hands and we can go ahead and get started. Okay, so as I said, we have potatoes, carrots, garlic, that's about 1.5 tablespoons of garlic, 1/2 cup of onions sliced, 1 cup of coconut milk, and to that we're going to be adding curry powder. This is the Caribbean Rhythm curry powder, mild seasoning, but it's still spicy, so you guys be careful with this. It says mild, but it's still a little spicy, but it's delicious, and you really don't need much more than this because we have the other seasonings. Of course, we got pepper and some accent salt. Then we have some country crock plant butter. This is made with olive oil. It actually tastes really, really good, you guys. I've tried it myself on my English muffins, and it's delicious. So we're going to use just a little bit of this, maybe about 2 tablespoons of butter, to get our vegetables sauteing and get everything incorporated. So the first thing we're going to do is put some butter in the pan. Gonna make a little broth, and like I said, about 2 tablespoons. That butter melting, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. The rest of it can melt as we go. We're gonna add our onions. Gonna add our garlic and all those juices. And we're gonna saute this up. When we come back, we'll add the potatoes, the carrots, and the coconut milk. Guys, so we don't wanna cook this too long before we add the coconut milk to it, because we don't want our garlic to burn. So to this, we're gonna add our carrots. This is about 1 cup of carrots, about 2 cups of potatoes cut, and 1 cup of milk. Coconut milk, you guys. Now to that, we're gonna add our curry powder. About 2 tablespoons of this curry powder. Black pepper, about 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Salt, about 1 teaspoon of salt, and about 1 teaspoon of accent salt. I'll mix that all together. I'm gonna get everything coated with that seasoning. And then we're gonna put the top on this, and we're gonna let this simmer, stirring it occasionally for about 30 minutes. While that's cooking, we have some water over here boiling, 2 cups of water to 2 cups of instant rice that we're gonna add to this. And when we come back, we're gonna be making cinnamon and brown sugar pineapples. Okay guys, we're back. Now while the potatoes and carrots are simmering, we want them to get good and soft. We don't want them too soft, but soft enough that when you bite into it, it's creamy. Those are red potatoes there that I use. I didn't mention that earlier, but those are red potatoes, okay? I like red potatoes because they're creamier, has a really smooth, creamy, buttery type of texture. So on the side of our vegan curry, you can use plantains if you choose. Sometimes we do have plantains. I made them once maybe, but we love pineapple. So we're gonna make a simple, easy pineapple dish. Only 3 ingredients. It's the pineapple, of course, brown sugar, and cinnamon. So you take a fresh pineapple. We love pineapples, and Kroger's had them on sale, so I bought 2 of them. But I peeled, cored, and chopped these pineapples up, and these are it right here. So we're gonna take a pineapple. We're gonna take about a tablespoon of brown sugar, couple shakes of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. And we're gonna mix this up. Now, you guys, the brown sugar is gonna break down from the pineapple juices, because we're gonna put this back in the refrigerator, because this, like I said, is a fresh pineapple. It's nice and warm. As you can see, it's already starting to break down now. And we're gonna just put this in the refrigerator until we're ready to serve. I got this idea because my husband took us on one of our anniversaries. He took us to this place called Brio's, and it's a Brazilian steakhouse, and it's delicious, you guys. I mean, so good. But one of the things that I really loved is that they had a card, and it had a red light and a green light. When the green light was on, they would bring all kinds of meats. I mean, filet mignon, prime rib, chicken, whatever you wanted. And these delicious cinnamon pineapples. The pineapple was still whole, but it was peeled and cored, and they had it on a little steak, and they would slice that cinnamon pineapple and give it to you and put it on a plate, and it was so delicious, you guys. And so that's where I kind of got that idea from. I think they actually cook theirs, and sometimes I do saute my pineapples, but today I was just like, you know what, I want something cold to go with this kind of spicy curry. So that's where I got that idea from. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. When we come back, we'll be able to plate everything up and see if you guys like it. Okay guys, so halfway in, you're going to notice that the coconut milk starts to go down and down and down. It starts to evaporate a little bit. At that point, you're going to add 1 cup of water, okay? 1 cup of water, another ½ teaspoon of curry powder, and you're going to mix that up really good, and then you're going to taste it to see if it needs more salt. I also did add some pepper and another little tablespoon of butter to this curry powder to give it some even more flavor. If you guys aren't as strict, you can add bouillon cubes. There's vegetable bouillon cubes. There's beef bouillon cubes. There's chicken bouillon cubes if you want to give it a little bit more flavor. But my husband tasted it, and he said it's full of flavor just as it is. So you want to just add a little bit more salt. If you taste it and it needs more salt, you want to do this to taste. Then you want to add more salt after you add that cup of water. You can add garlic powder, onion powder, whatever you feel like it needs. But the curry powder is pretty seasoned, and we added enough onions and garlic to it naturally. So you just want to keep this going. As you can see, it's already thickening up. You see that nice thick consistency of that gravy? That's from the starch in the potatoes. So you don't have to add a thickening agent to this. It makes its own gravy. And as it thickens up, if you want it a little bit more soupier, even after the cup of water, you can go ahead and add maybe like 1/4 a cup, you know, until it gets to the consistency that you want. Adding more salt, adding more curry powder, just to make sure it's bursting with flavor. Okay, now this is just about done. It probably has another 10 minutes. So we're going to keep letting that cook on low. I got that simmering over there. While that's simmering, I have 2 cups of water to 2 cups of rice. This is instant rice, you guys. Follow the package directions. It's not rocket science. And so we're going to add that, and I added a tablespoon of the country crock butter. So we're going to get that cooked up. Going to let this finish for about 10 minutes, and then we'll be back. All right, guys, so we finally finished. Here we have it right here. We have our potato, carrot, onion, and garlic curry, vegan curry with rice. And we have our cinnamon and brown sugar pineapple, fresh pineapple cored. So you guys, please let me know if you like this recipe. Please share this video with everyone you know, your friends, your family, your co-workers, your neighbors. Let everybody know what your girl Jewel is doing over at this channel. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I'm gonna be telling you about a giveaway that we're gonna be getting done this month. So you definitely wanna stay tuned. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.